Hey, are you guys ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm rolling.
Are you ready?
You better make it.
All right. Hey guys, welcome back to our sister's house crash. We are in the middle of renovating her kitchen, and we've got backsplash finished. Yep. We've got Leasha, our sister, and Lauren, our friend, working on painting the cabinets, getting those started. We're gonna tackle this side. You can see we've got these boxy, short cabinets, but we've got 10-foot ceilings. Yeah. And these are also orange. Yeah, and so many people have these builder grade or store-bought cabinets. And what we're doing now, we're not gonna remove these, but we're gonna beef them up a little bit and make them look completely different than what you see right now. And our beefing up is very, very easy and very inexpensive, just a couple sheets of plywood. All right, I think I'm ready to get started. Ready, set, go! Go! Well, the first thing we're gonna do is just pull off this crown because we're gonna stack stuff on top of it. So I'm just going to, this is just nailed in. I'm just gonna give it a little elbow grease. Trim is gone. All right, so Ash, our first measurement is gonna be 57 and 13/16. Got it. Okay guys, so what we're doing right now, rather than get rid of these cabinet doors or try to completely replicate them, we're going to add height to the cabinet by putting open shelving up there. And that way it adds height, that's gonna give her a little bit of extra storage, but it's really gonna take away from seeing just 3 foot of wall when you walk in. It also gives her a reason to go buy more cute white dishes. That's true. Okay. So what I'm cutting right now is a little shelf piece that's gonna go on top of the cabinets. If you look at the top of your cabinets, they probably have a lip of the face frame sticking up, and then they actually like go down inside. And we're building narrow shelves, so if somebody were to go up there, there's gonna be a big hole in there and it's just not gonna look very good. So this is gonna give us a good solid base that we can actually put those shelves on top of. I've got that first project panel cut down. I might have cut it a little bit long. I didn't wanna cut it too short, but I'm gonna dry fit it, see if it fits. So I'm trying to work around this big monster right here. This is the ductwork for the hood, and we don't need it there. It's fine, we can cover it, so we're gonna build a box around it, but I've got to work around it because we can't remove it. Oh my gosh. Trying this again. All right, so we want it to hang over just a little bit, so we're gonna fudge it up. And I think like maybe like a thumb's width. It's probably gonna have to be trimmed down a little bit. Just knowing me. Looks pretty good. Oh my gosh.
You were this close.
I'm always that close. It's fine. So I actually overdid it a little bit, so like you can always cut a little bit more. Coming at you. Can't cut less. All right, we've got this piece up there. Whitney's going and trimming off a little bit of the other one, and I'm going to wood glue and nail this piece to the top face frame of these cabinets just to keep it in place. Okay, so we've got this stick of trim, and we're gonna put it underneath to see exactly how much of an overhang we need on this shelf. And we want it to just overhang the trim just a tiny bit, and that'll give me a good spot. All right, so Whitney went and cut this trim down for us, and she cut the end at a 45-degree angle, and we do that so that when we butt the pieces of trim up together, they're seamless. All right, we're using our pen nailer to nail the trim in, and that way we don't have to go back and fill nail holes. So you could just grab that measurement real quick. Stop it. You're so annoying. Straight. All right, so now we've got the upper shelf on, and it's trimmed out so we can build those cabinets. All right, I am now cutting the piece of wood that's going to wrap around their vent hood pipe. So rather than covering it, they made it some kind of feature in the house with sheetrock. We're gonna take care of that problem. And these boards that I'm cutting, it's hardwood plywood, and they're gonna serve as the sides of the face frame that's gonna cover that, but then they're also gonna be shelf supports on each side. Forgot my ears. Boop. So not only are these boards gonna be covering that vent hood, but they're also structural. We're attaching them to that paneling board that we just put up there, that project panel. And so I'm gonna add 3/4 inch pocket holes on each side of this. I'm using our K5 Kreg jig for this, and I will link to that in the description box. So we're basically building a hollow box, and we're kind of giving her new cabinets, but without the doors. We're leaving them open so we don't have it. If we tried to make doors on it, they wouldn't match exactly and it would look like a Band-Aid, so we're doing this to make it look intentional. At this point, we are putting a piece of 1/4-inch plywood on top of this box. You can see it's a little rough around the edges. That's okay, because all this is serving as is a face frame. But Ashley behind me is coming in with some trim to make the face frame, and it'll cover all that up. Wiggle it just a little bit. I think it's good to note that everybody's cabinet configuration is different. A lot of you won't have that vent to work around. You might just have a flat wall. And so for this part, you might actually want to do a different design to fit whatever your built-in space is. But that's what's cool about DIY, because you can kind of modify it to fit what you need. Yeah. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Guys, cross your fingers that it's not too tall. And if it is, let's remember who designed this baby. You mad at someone? Just go build one of these.
Forget road rage. Mallet rage.
Okay. We are done beating the crud out of the vent hood, and now it's time to add our shelving. Remember those pocket holes we drilled on the side? Well, this is where we're just gonna go add a couple on each side, and this thing's not going anywhere, and we're gonna go get those shelves done. Now we're building the shelves that go on either side of the vent hood, and I'm adding some pocket holes that will help us attach these to the studs, just so she can put even more cute dishes up there. We really see this space up there not being something where she's putting like everyday dishes, but more like party platters or cute cups that she probably only gets out for like holidays or when company comes. So we designed these to be more narrow, but we're thinking like platters, cups, like I said, stuff that she's not gonna use every day, but get out for occasions.
And she has like the cutest platters.
Yeah.
And
now we said she has an excuse to buy even more. One thing we're learning is that this house is not very square in certain places. Okay. I marked the studs earlier, and now I'm putting pocket holes into the studs. We'll add a face frame, and this thing is gonna be able to hold lots of goodies. All right, so I've got the shelf attached, and now we're going back and adding a face frame. This is 1x2. It's great because these little gaps you're gonna see right here where like the wood touches the other piece, those are all gonna get covered by this 1x2 that will then go and add caulk, cover with paint, and it's all gonna look beautiful and clean. We're just attaching this with wood glue and 18 gauge brad nails. I'm good. It's good up here, guys. I'm not afraid. Whitney's afraid of heights. I love standing on top of the refrigerator because it makes me feel really safe.
all right, so we've got this one in. Whitney's going to trim around this, and then we're done. Then it's ready to paint.
Yeah, we're gonna put Leasha to work tonight while we head back and sleep. I love it though. Look at how much change we've already made.
And it doesn't look like a Band-Aid. That's what
No.
I was like the goal was.
If it's a Band-Aid, it's a big darn one.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, we've got the cabinets on, the vent hood's done and trimmed out. Now all we've got to do is paint the cabinets. But for under a couple $100, we've taken this builder grade set of cabinets and made them totally custom, and it gave a lot of character to this kitchen.
I know this kitchen, it's going to be like a brand new kitchen. It's amazing just walking in. Like, not only did we give her more space up there and more storage, but it made the whole space feel larger.
Our kitchen feels bigger because now our eyes are going up instead of focusing on how short the cabinets are.
But we have more to do.
We do.
All right.
Let's go, scoot
Get off
your
my
boot.
tushy. You know what's sad is that I can almost stand up all the way because I'm so short.
I don't have a spec.
I think that it's on the driver.
Look, it's behind you.
It's on the driver, whoever that is. This is our kitchen
Ladies,
dance.
yeah, ladies,
Yeah.
yeah. You wanna roll my Mercedes?
Heck yeah.
Turn around, stick it out. Even white girls got shot.
Baby got back.
Ready?
I hit your GoPro with my wrist. I'm so sorry.
He's in trouble. He's so mad at you.
He's so mad.
Have a nice day.
He wants us to leave.
You're fired.
Got it. Got it.
Whitney, nail.
That's making the ending.
Can you sit down really loud?
I got the kind of screws that don't go in.
What is that? What
Those are good.
that?
All
Okay,
right.
are you gonna pop the screws in?
Yeah, I'm gonna pop them in. I'm gonna pop it like it's hot.